Okay, let's do a deep dive today. We're going to zero in on a single piece of gear that's quietly changing how AV systems get put together.
Right.
The Aurora Multimedia RXC-1-G2 ReAX control processor. We've got all the material here,
Mm.
and our mission is to get past the marketing and really understand how this tiny box solves some huge installation problems.
We're really talking about the next step in control processing. And before we even touch the tech side, there's a big commercial point to make.
Oh,
This thing is listed under $800,
yeah.
and critically, it's TAA compliant.
Which is huge for government or institutional jobs.
It's a must-have.
Yeah.
And it's made in the USA, so it's a tariff-free solution right off the bat. It's just smart business.
So what is it fundamentally? I mean, it's a standalone system for things like scheduling, automation, controlling all the devices in a room, but it's not the usual black box we're used to.
Not at all, and that starts with its grain, the ReAX operating system.
Let's talk about that.
What's really fascinating here is that Aurora built this from the ground up. It's Linux-based, but they built it specifically for control. They didn't just adapt something else.
Well, so it's lean. It's built for purpose.
Exactly. That gives them a platform that is incredibly robust, but also flexible. It's all based on their own experience in the field.
Does that mean updates are faster? Or are they just moving the complexity around? I mean, integrators are used to these very established, often closed programming environments.
That's the key, though. Building it themselves means total control. They can push updates for control functions without all the usual operating system bloat. But the real game changer is how you actually use it.
How you interface with it.
Right. The RXC is, at its heart, a web-based control system.
Okay, so that means you build your custom GUIs, the control screens, using their software, which is the ReAX Core Studio.
And it's free, by the way.
Right, it's free. And then you load that GUI directly onto a web server that's built right into the processor itself.
And that just blows the doors wide open for access. We're talking universal control. If your device has a web browser, a PC, a tablet, your phone,
It becomes the control panel.
it becomes the control panel.
Right.
You're no longer chained to dedicated, super expensive touch panels that are obsolete in 3 years.
Okay, so the software side is handled by this agile little web server.
Mm.
But what about the physical side of things? How does this small box deal with a complex room? Because that's where the paradigm really shifts, I think.
This is where the whole idea of a distributed control network really shines. Just think about the old way. You're pulling dozens of control cables 100 feet across the ceiling.
All back to one central rack where all your ports are. It's a nightmare.
It is. The RXC is so small, you can just put these controllers and their ports exactly where you need them. One behind the display, one near the screen controls.
And that decentralization is possible because of the I/O on this thing. For a small box, it is packed. You've got two RS-232 serial ports for older gear.
Plus 2 dedicated IR outputs for, say, a Blu-ray player or a display.
And they built in an IR learner, right? So you don't need an extra piece of hardware to learn the remote codes.
Right, no extra dongle. But look at the actual control outputs. 2 digital IOs and 2 normally open relays.
Those relays are so important. They let you directly control physical things, motorized screens, blinds, projector lifts, right from this box. No need for another expensive relay module.
And the most elegant part is how you power this whole distributed system. The LAN port is PoE.
Power over Ethernet.
Yep. It draws all its power straight from the network switch. You don't have to find an outlet and run a separate power line to every single control point. It just radically simplifies the wiring.
So let's bring this all together for you, the listener. We've really hit on 2 huge ideas here. First, just the sheer efficiency you gain from this distributed model in PoE. Less wire, less hardware, faster installs.
And second, this radical accessibility you get from putting the DUI on a web server. Your control interface is now future-proofed against hardware changes.
So we are centralizing the control software, the code, while completely decentralizing the physical ports, the hardware.
Which leaves you with a really interesting question to think about. If the future of AV control is just inexpensive distributed hardware pulling power from the network and serving code to any browser, what does that do to the business model of companies that rely on selling expensive proprietary control panels?
A very good question. We'll leave that thought with you.